Epstein Island, well known as the Island of Sin or Pedophile Island, is a horrifying scandal that just got even crazier because of a massive 943-page court document that exposes 150 big shots and celebrities, including Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Michael Jackson, and Stephen Hawking. It's a wild compilation from Virginia Giuffre's 2015 lawsuit against Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. In today's video, we are looking into the jaw-dropping scandal of sketchy dealings, alleged trafficking, and a whole bunch of high-profile connections. It is going to be a roller coaster of power, secrets, and the exploitation of vulnerable people. So, if you are ready to learn more, then join us as we tell more shocking details of the Jeffrey Epstein Island scandal, where the sun-soaked facade barely scratches the scandalous surface. Now, let us get straight into the video. The Jeffrey Epstein Island scandal just took a new and jaw-dropping turn recently with the release of a substantial 943-page court document that reveals the names of over 150 prominent individuals and celebrities known worldwide. Notably on the list, Prince Andrew and Bill Clinton are among the prominent names in the court document that was released. The said document is a collective form of transcripts, interviews, and depositions related to Virginia Giuffre's 2015 civil lawsuit against Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. But contrary to public expectation, this is not the anticipated disclosure of Epstein's client list that the public so badly wanted to know. It was actually a misinterpretation that led many to believe otherwise. Instead, the unsealed document sheds light on approximately 150 of Epstein's associates, including figures such as Prince Andrew, Clinton, and even Donald Trump, without showing much of what the public already knew. For a bit of a background, Jeffrey Epstein was a millionaire financier who socialized with high-profile, royalty, and celebrities around the world, and was accused of running a center of an international sex trafficking ring of underage girls in his private paradise of Little St. James in the US Virgin Islands. The good thing now is that in May of 2023, the said island was already acquired by the wealthy investor Stephen Dekoff for just $60 million, which was below its initial valuation in the market. Dekoff wanted a complete transformation of the island into a luxury resort by 2025 in order to redefine its historical narrative from the negative connotations it was already known. And now, going back to Epstein, while he was awaiting trial for his accusations, he killed himself in his jail cell in New York in 2019. In a parallel narrative, Ghislaine Maxwell, once a prominent socialite, finds herself entangled in a web of allegations and legal consequences as well. Currently, she is serving a 20-year sentence and she stands convicted for her involvement in the sexual abuse and assault of minors. Her role extended beyond individual actions because she assisted other influential figures who were engaged in similar reprehensible activities. Additionally, Maxwell has been levied with a hefty $750,000 fine for her involvement in the abuses. Recently, in the first week of January 2024, Judge Loretta Preska from New York started letting out court documents to the public because she believed that the people mentioned in the files were already known. These unsealed papers showed some messed up stuff, like paying young girls and women for Epstein and other big shot clients he had by having the women pretend it was some massage thing. And if you can remember Johanna Sjöberg, the ex-Olympic swimmer from Sweden, her encounter details were already out, but now it has become official. The papers point fingers at Prince Andrew, saying he got too handsy and groped Sjöberg at Epstein's place in New York in 2001. But Buckingham Palace denied this before and continued to do so until today's time. In the continuous and latest twists of events, former US President Bill Clinton also finds himself making quite a scene in the court documents. Not just a once-off, but 70 times. It is worth noting, though, that these mentions do not spill or share any vital details of wrongdoing or hint at criminality. A spokesperson for Clinton made it clear that the ex-president was clueless about Epstein's crimes and had not reached out to him in over a decade since the scandal broke out. And to continue with all this, another former US President, Donald Trump, is not left out of the mix. According to Schuberg's testimony, Epstein chatted about hitting up a casino in Atlantic City with Trump. But similar to Clinton's case, these references do not throw any shade on Trump regarding wrongdoing or criminal suggestions. In 2019, Trump made a swift move to distance himself from Epstein when those sex trafficking allegations hit the scene. It was worth noting that all this chaos started off when Jeffrey Epstein acquired Little St. James from venture capitalist Arch Cummin in 1998, with the deal through a shell company for just under $8 million. Fast forward to 2007, and Epstein went on a construction spree that set alarm ringing with the locals. Epstein made his main pad practically morphed into a mansion with a slick outside terrace connecting the master bedroom and the swimming pool. During all that time, Epstein Island scene only has a crew of about 70 staff hustling around the island, from groundskeepers and gardeners to laundry ladies and on-call boat captains. All were decked out in black or white polo shirts as they lived under a code of silence and sworn to secrecy. The drill that Epstein made them do was to stay out of his line of sight when doing his wrongdoings to his victims. The island also had a very strict no-entry policy for Epstein's 2 offices in the main manor, which was guarded by a top-secret steel safe. So by 2008, because of all the questionable things going around the island, Epstein faced his first conviction for child prostitution, which eventually set the stage for the darkest chapter in his life. Fast forward to 2019, and Epstein's death by suicide while awaiting trial left a string of unanswered questions, not just for the public, but for his victims screaming for the injustices they experienced from him and his associates. So the recent drop of these documents might have caused some shockwaves, but truth be told, it did not exactly spill a ton of new details. Instead, it just added and shone a brighter light on the people swirling in Epstein's world, giving us a closer look at the extent of his wrongdoing for so many years to his innocent victims. These papers shift the spotlight back onto Epstein and the influential guys tied to him, which again just stirred up fresh queries about their roles in his crimes. This Epstein saga continues to unfold even after 5 years after he was gone. So, what is your take on the 150 big names tangled up in the Epstein list? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, give this channel some support by clicking on the subscribe button. Stay updated on our upcoming content by hitting the notification bell so you'll always get notified on our next one. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.